Big day today. We've got the meat birds that need to go out behind me onto pasture. We got the fence moved. Jackie kind of laid it out how she kind of sort of wants it done. So we've got that to do today. I've got an entire pallet of pig feed that I've got to move into the barn slash garage, whatever we call it. Part of moving the meat birds into that whole thing is to get that Suscovich tractor moved over. Oh, there you go. Now you can see it. Got to get that Suscovich tractor moved over there. So I think that's going to be the first thing I try to do is kind of play Tetris with that. The pigs are fed already. I'm going to hold off on feeding the turkeys a little bit so that be a little persuasive with them if I need to get them to move to a certain area. Same thing with the meat birds. They're pretty hungry right now. They ran out of food last night. We only feed them 12 hours on, 12 hours off anyway, so they're used to being a little bit hungry in the mornings. But let's get this Suscovich tractor moved first.
We're doing farm stuff.
Yeah, what are we going to do today?
In the fence.
In the fence? That's where the meat birds are going?
Yeah.
Cool.
How deep water?
Emma just, she asked if the turkeys lay eggs, and I said, no, these turkeys don't lay eggs. I just found an egg in the chicken tractor. Good job, ladies. Got the fence mostly set up. There's still going to be some minor tweaks. I got to put in some corner bracing and everything. The chicken tractor is where it's going to be to start. We'll move it in a couple different places. Now I'm going to try something that falls under the category of trying to work smarter and not harder, but I may very well end up just working harder. See, I've got all those meat birds over there in the barn, and the prospect of moving 60 meat birds that have been in like an 8 foot by 8 foot brooder for 3 weeks. Anybody that's run a brooder before knows that meat birds inside of a brooder are always going to be a little bit gross. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get their feeder, I'm going to fill it with feed because they're hungry, remember, and I'm going to try to walk them from the barn behind me over here to the outside pasture that they're going to be on. I don't know how this is going to go. Let's see how it works out. I'm not very excited about the feed. Let's try their water. Come on, birds. Let's go. Come on, guys. Come on. All right, small costume change, so I'm no longer covered in poop. Update, all the meat birds are out. I ended up actually just grabbing them and moving them in the cart over there. They would not follow me. They were not interested in chasing the feeder. They were not interested in chasing the water. So I ended up having to move 60 gross meat birds out of their brooder onto the grass, or into the chicken tractor, at least on grass, and then as time goes on, they'll be out. I'm draining one of these IBC totes. We're going to move that over to the pig pen, and that is going to become their waterer. I'm going to work on getting the pig feed out of the back of my truck. I'm going to flip my truck around. Did I mention that it's raining too? We're getting the remnants of Hurricane Ida coming up here, so that's what we're up against. Everything's kind of messy right now, but we'll get things sorted out, and once I have the pig food here, I'll know where it's accessible for the rest of the season. Eventually this is where the tractor will live for the winter, but for now it's pig food storage. Believe it or not, there is a right and a wrong way to stack grain when you're putting bagged grain on a pallet. See these spaces that I leave in between the bags? That's going to allow air to circulate through the stack, and it's going to keep things from getting moldy. It's going to keep any grain mites from getting into a high humidity situation, and that's where you typically have your grain mite outbreaks. You also want to make sure you keep a channel down the middle. You've got enough room to do 4 and around on a pallet with that hole down the middle. That's how you want to do it. It's still raining lightly out here. I think that's where I'm going to call it for today. I didn't get to the pig water and I didn't get to the pig trough, which is all right. They're not make or break things that need to get done right now. I would like to get to them sooner rather than later. I do have Friday off and it's Wednesday today, so maybe I'll finish them up on Friday, and then we have the state fair. Emma, where are we going Friday night?
We're going to the fair.
We're going to the fair. Emma's very excited about going to the fair. What's your favorite part of the fair?
Pig.
Seeing the pigs?
Yeah.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great day. Bye.